It's been a fucking while. Been a real long while since I've done a portable player, especially one that's like affordable. $340. Shanling M3X, otherwise known as the Mex. Because I'm sorry, that's all I see when I see that is Leet Speak Mex, and it's all right. So we're going with it. Android based. Why should you buy this? 23-hour battery life, which is amazing because usually like I have the big. Shanling has made like my favorite portable players. Well, the FIO M15, like I just sold in the yard sale. I love that thing. It was amazing. Then the Shanling M6 Pro came out, and I was like, oh, I like this. This is, ooh. Now I have the M8, the giant one that's like so heavy. And I mean, if I'm going to test a headphone, that's like what I'll sit upstairs on my couch. I don't have a couch upstairs, but that's what I'll sit upstairs and listen to it on. I'm like, okay, I know I don't have to come down here with all this shit because I have that like $1,800 player, I think. So having one that's like $330 is like, oh my God. The science breakthroughs that must have come about. Currently wearing headphones. I'll let you see them in a second. Oh. Can you guess the headphones from the wire? Let's see how good of an audiophile you are. Ready? There. Always plugged into the 3.5mm port. Okay. Copper inlays. Boom. The Focal Radiance. Apparently, partnered with Bentley, like the car company Bentley, and it fucking sounds like it. Unplug those. Player itself is rather basic. Good though. Good basic. I like basic. Basic is fine. Basic is comfortable in the hand. We've got a slight indentation on the right-hand side for your thumb to rest before you slide it up to get to your volume control, and then the screen on-off button. This is the screen. The screen is huge. So when it was like 23 hours battery life, and I noticed it, I'm like using it, and it's going down like 10% in a like 2-hour period. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Big screen, big clear screen, like not even like no hint that this is like a portable player and a lesser screen. It's not a high quality phone. It looks like a high quality phone, and it covers the entire area. Like some of those ones that I turn them on, it's like just this little top band. That is the full fuck. Top. Empty, balanced 4.4 Pentagon, 3.5mm. Other side matches the indent. It's a little bit longer. We have 3 buttons. Next track. Making sure. And then, yeah, next track, last track, play, pause. Sometimes they reverse it, and I hate that. So it should always be next track at the bottom. My problem with the buttons is the play, pause button is minutely bigger. Like it is barely. They're all very concave as well. So the actual edges of them are kind of sharp. Like I'm not kidding you. It's not going to hurt you. It's just that in the specs of design, usually you don't make a button like like why am I getting poked? But you do, and it would have been better if they convexed the center button so you could tell it apart. Or maybe only concave the center button and have these two pop up. Because if you're just like eyeballing it, or, well, no, you wouldn't be eyeballing. If you're eyeballing it, you're using your eyeballs. But if it's just in your pocket and you try to feel it out, and you put your finger there, you only know that that's the bottom button because you like slide it down and go, oh, nope, no, okay, there it is. So, I mean, you get used to it. It's a small player. It's not like you're like searching the whole fucking length. Just something I would like to see is maybe a little bit more definition on the buttons. Bottom. Micro SD card slot with a door that I keep popping open because I haven't pushed it in all the way. Hold on. And then your USB DAC / USB-C charging port. You can use this on your desk as a DAC. There's got to be people out there who just like, hey, I have a laptop. Is my sound card good? No. No, it's not. It's fucking not good. Please don't get it. Just get something else. Thank you. Go to Linsol, buy this. Put this on your desk. Turn it around. Plug the USB-C into your computer, your laptop. Then that's it. There's your sound card. There's your new sound card. There you go. Happy birthday. And then when you want to leave, you don't have to take your headphones off. You just go pop. And then you have your portable player. So it's nice that you could do that if you're a broke-ass college student. Although broke-ass college students probably still not looking in the $330 range. But think about what it's saving you. Glass front, right? All the way. Glass back all the way. It actually does come with 2 protective sheets. They're plastic screen protectors. I prefer glass, but plastic's fine. I didn't put them on this. Actually, there is, you know what? It's already got them applied. I just break the glass with my fingernail. There's a little pull tab here for this. There's a weird thing I have to show you. So here's the USB-C cable it comes with. Fabric, little stiff, you know, it's like real stiff. You gotta work that out. But I like one that's at least decent. I don't know why they included a sticker that should have been applied to the unit to show you how to open up the micro SD door. And then you're supposed to peel it off, but they didn't install it, so they just put it in the box and were like, by the way, here. I mean, I guess that's better than putting it on the unit, making me take it the fuck off. So, I mean, I'm fine with that. That's fine with me. No real other accessories. Blue box, by the way. They're down with this X pattern. Android 7.1, and they claim an open OS, so you can just go to the Google store and download shit. There is an APK sideloader, so I'm not sure how they want you to go to... I mean, Google Store, fine, do it. I currently have it in the, what's the mode called? They call it Prime mode. It's standard Android pull down. Again, if it was 8, it would be newer, but this would also be white, and I fucking hate that Android made the thing pull down white, because fucking Samsung and Apple, fuck. I miss this color scheme. Brightness control here, which I should actually probably check how it's doing on the camera. Should be fine like this. Probably plenty of face reveals. You've got Wi-Fi, which it is connected to check for any updates. Bluetooth. You have PO or LO, which nothing's plugged in, so I can switch that. LO is line out. That's if you're going to use this to feed another amplifier. You could use it as like a DAC, but we're going to switch that back to PO, which is pre-out, so I can use the volume. Gain is currently on high. There are only 2 gain settings. And low gain is for very sensitive IMs. We're actually going to put the stethoscope on live. I haven't done this test yet, but I figured now this should sort of become a thing where I take my Dunu Zens, which are the most sensitive IMs I've ever fucking dealt with, and I have both the 3.5mm and 4.4. It's like a kit. It's like a fucking sensitivity kit. I'm gonna plug it into both of the outputs and see how that works out, because I have a feeling it's going to be very, very low, like unlistenably low noise. You got audio settings, which takes you to literally Android fucking audio settings, where you can do power out, pre-out, line out. You could change filter modes. You know how I like filter modes or hate filter modes? Only 2 here. Appetizing fast roll-off filter or linear phase fast roll-off filter. That's it. I don't know. Gain high low. And then you have an option here for single and dual, which we'll get back to because that's in the actual menu. Balance, boost volume. Now here's the thing. Boost volume has an option to go all the way. Is it disabled? Boost volume is broken. It was at 30. I made it off. I didn't notice a change. So there you go. You can set the max volume, however, which is nice. I love this option. All portable players should have this option because it has like a 1/4 of a watt out of the balance, which is not like a great deal. But if you're using sensitive IM or you have a fixed set of headphones that you know you don't want to take past like 75, if it's in your pocket and you're thumb wheeling it, and maybe it comes on a really quiet song, and you're like, I'm going to put this up. I'm going to put this up. It's pretty good now, but you didn't realize you just put it to 94 out of 100. And that song was just really quiet. Then the next song comes on and it's Powerman 5000, and then you die. So actually figuring out the maximum volume you want to set and actually setting it, very fucking sick. As a person who has to be very, very conscious of their ears because they pay the bills, I like features like that. Boot volume, you can turn on to always turn on at a certain volume instead of whatever you're on last. Yes, I don't care. Off is fine. Wireless capability is so many things. You got LDAC adaptive, LDAC sound quality first, LDAC standard, LDAC connection first, aptX HD, and SBC. So adaptive is fine. It's just going to figure out which LDAC works good for you. There's an AirPlay mode and there's a vehicle mode. Vehicle modes are interesting if you've never had one on your player, which this is almost a perfect vehicle player, except I'd break into your car and steal it because it's $330. But maybe you got an idiot doesn't know what that is and they'll just leave it in your car. Vehicle mode, when you power it with the USB, it will turn on. And when you turn off your car, it goes, okay, shutting off. That's what vehicle mode does. So you could plug, the only difference would be that you'd have to plug in, presumably you're not wearing headphones in your car. Not saying that I haven't done that. I'm just saying I'm a professional. Please don't do that in your car. So you'd have like a line out, like a right angle, and then go to your auxiliary port in your stereo. You'd have all your music here. It would shuffle, just turn on and just start playing. Backing that out. That's WAN, LAN. That's the basic standard, Android stuff. There's no front back buttons. You got to do the well, I'm not in Android mode, so it's not doing it. We'll go back to the menu. So where was I? Audio settings. Here's where it says dual turbo. It says DAC turbo dual. And you press that and it says DAC single or DAC turbo dual, which there's apparently dual Saber DACs in this. And it's the newest Saber DAC that is available that no one's ever had in a player before. And because that's what it says on the website. So obviously I believe it because I'm doing about 1 second of research into that. But I did notice actually a slight sound difference. This is like a slight widening, a slight of the sound stage, even through single-ended headphones, which I'm not sure if that means I'm crazy or if it's affecting the way it's processing the audio. But it mutes and then comes back up. And I was testing on the I was actually using this as an excuse to play with my KPH30i clears, which I've obviously ultra modded. And now I figured out just today that I'm going to probably make another pair of these and cover this. Because I was laying down in bed playing with Chewbacca, and she was so cute. And it was like ribby. But my head was against a pillow on the left-hand side. And I went, wow, that sounds pretty good. Like, it doesn't sound as wide, but it really brings the detail up. So I smashed my hand against the other side, and I'm like, eureka. So there might be another additional mod on top of the giant pad mod to make these like a closed back-ish where you have to cover this with something. And also I did a pineapple thing. You'll understand the pineapple mod at some point. It'll show up on this desk. But until then, we did this. I pulled these out for just like, fuck you. The top of the Radiants are real good. Spoiler alert for the review. This probably comes out first. The Radiants are real good. And I had no problem listening to them on this going, I'm going to cut that short so you can't actually clip it and send it to anyone. But yeah, no good. We're going to plug these in now, which these are the Tim Sock, which is their first appearance on the main channel. I'm sure they'll show up a couple more times as I've had them on the break-in rig for 2 weeks straight. Just because I want to make damn sure, because these are some nice motherfucking headphones. Build quality and planar. So the wire it comes with is, I'm not reviewing those. I'm reviewing this. Oh, God. We'll get to that in a second. I'm going to put the Tim socks on my head. Pad's doing weird things. I have a couple complaints we need to log with this. So it has infinite battery life. I haven't taken it off high gain, by the way, so we're going to go up. Can't wait to watch season 2. It's out. Oh, by the way, if you want to know about the interface, this is new. I'm pretty sure my Shanling M8 does not have the ability to switch either album art. We have album art, favorite, ads, audio settings, get, delete song. And then up here in the corner is, boom, there's a VU. VUs are awesome. I love VUs. There's only one VU, which is sort of like sad because I'd like to have like another option, maybe like of a dark background one instead of just this one. It'd be nice. But that's a new addition to the software. I'm going to have to see if there's an update for the other Shanling players I have. Yeah, I'm pushing this, but I'm at like 90 out of 100, so I don't think mega-size planars, mega-size inefficient planars are probably not the way to go about this. I'm trying to jump. Still sounds good, but I mean, I get nervous when I'm up top. No lyrics. I never have lyrics. Full information, 2015. I'm yelling, aren't I? Hey, the heater's coming on. We thought we were cleared in the spring. Fuck that. End of April, let's make it 30 degrees out at night. That's fun. Who do we blame for this? It still sounds good. It still sounds good. I gotta check the noise floor. Yeah, I don't have to explain like most of the stuff in here. It's the basic Shanling interface. I reviewed it on the M6 Pro. I reviewed it on the M8. AirPlay is there. Prime mode, which I will switch out of now. Switch to Android mode, and then it does like a thing. And now we're on an Android home screen. We've got Cool APK. We've got APK Pure. We've got VIA, which looks a hell of a lot like the Google thing. And we have a gallery application. Where is the... I don't know how to get to the actual Google store. Is it in settings? There's a way to get to it. About device. Is it on China time still? We're on April 1st, 2018 security patch level, so that's not exactly the greatest thing of all time. Hold on, I need to see something. About device. Build number 1.3. Legal information. Yeah, I'm on China Standard Time. I think I should probably change that. See, I don't get it. It's on the network. It's been on the network. Be correct. Unless it's 10:14. Where's my phone? Oh, it's over there charging. I'll change that. Perth? Or where do we want to live? Even though I'm probably not going to end up keeping this, I'll put this in the yard sale. For you guys that don't know, from the 1st to 10th of every month, things in my yard sale get yard saled. Because I love things, but I have many things. And if I just keep them around, they depreciate rather well. So someone else can enjoy this. Where the fuck am I? Central Daylight Time, Eastern Daylight Time. There we go. Okay. Okay. Thank you. So now we're doing this. Yeah, swipe up on the right is for that. Firmware update. FAQ, user guide, contact Shanling. With a little phone. I don't think it's going to actually ring. Ah, there it is. So there's a Shanling video, there's a Shanling WeChat, all rights reserved. I was hoping it would just ring a phone somewhere. That'd be fucking awesome. The firmware update, I think it has to check. No new firmware has been found. You can perform a local update. But yeah, it's basic Android with basic Android features. Swipe up on the right with that cool X wallpaper, because X gonna give it to you. Or, well, he was gonna give it to you. Storage or DAC mode for the USB. If you want to put things on and off the device, if you don't want to pull out your micro SD card, you want to do the internal storage, you switch it from USB DAC to storage, and that's what it does. If I plug it in, I kind of don't want it to try to become a audio device. There is a screenshot button here, which I don't know why. I mean, I guess once you get an app on here that you could share that screenshot with, but I took a screenshot. There it is. I'm going to hit share with Bluetooth, APK Pure, or complete Chinese nonsense. I could read, that's what it said. The Shanling app's basically all you're going to have by default. Anything else, just load it on there. Just fucking load it on there. I may have gotten an early release, which also doesn't have the Google Play Store on it. No songs in playlist. All songs. Oh, be careful, by the way, when you're in this, in case you hit library update. I'm going to hit it. Oh, God. Okay. Sometimes it goes to library update, and I can't get out of it. And it's like, oh, 3,000 songs. Yeah, I'm going to look for them again. And I can't. I'm stuck. So just make sure if you're going to do, like, junkies, I shit them.
It's all in the eyes. Junkies. I shit them.
It's classic. Pop down here. There's so many good songs I want to hear on this. Paul Stephenson, Moon in the Glass. These are interesting headphones, and I'm going to have to sit down and do the review of them. And it's going to be like, I want to love them so bad. I want to love you so bad, because you're so well built. You have a beauty to you. Pause that. All right. Basically what I'm saying is, because I'm going to sum up this review, because it's been a while since I did a portable player, and frankly, I don't even know how to handle one that's like under $1,000. It's like, for the battery life, for the way the screen looks, for how fast it is using a Snapdragon chip, it's great. It's great. Shanling is still my favorite portable music player right now. Fio makes some cheap ones that are like compete, but Shanling also makes some cheap ones. Shanling had made one device that I liked, and now they literally just fucking took over the entire market for all that. So let's put in the stethoscope now. The acoustical stethoscope that is the Dunu Zens. We'll test, we're in high gains, that's fine. We'll test the 3.5mm first. Leave it. See, now the thing is, I really would need a muted song, because a lot of these portable players will turn off the amplifiers when nothing's playing. So I can't just pause it. Like an amp like that, plug it in, crank the volume, it's still trying to amplify. This is, first of all, it's at 90 and on high gain, so I'm going to lower that shit to 0 or 3. 3? Oh, Jesus. You know what? I'm putting that on low gain. Holy shit, it's so loud, it's 60 on low gain. So either it's very, very, very quiet. Hold on, if I mute that. I'm not hearing it do anything. Please don't unmute. Please don't unpause, or I will literally die. Yeah, no, I need to get specifically a track onto a portable player. Oh, that's... God, I love these IMs. Dunu Zens. Just... They're so nice. Oh, I'm not even imbalanced. Holy fuck. I'm not even imbalanced. How is it killing me with volume? Let's switch this out to the more powerful part, because honestly there should be a lower noise floor on balance than there is on single-ended. So it would surprise me greatly if I heard something now. It's just I have to make sure. Love my heaters going in the background. What's that? Weird. It's a very quiet song. Yeah, no, it doesn't have any... From the little gaps between songs, I can't... Oh, yeah. No, yeah, this works fine with sensitive IMs. Gary Chang, they sync the sub. Oh my God, loud. Yeah, no, it's fine. Doctor checks out. Those things are fucking wild. So yeah, Shanling, another winner. Thank you very much for sending it out. Well, thank you to Linsell for sending it out. Links to them. I don't know what else I would change in this to actually improve it much. Other than putting a screen that doesn't collect fingerprints. I've had to keep this behind my back in case I'm just, you know... There's got to be a way to do it. There's got to be a way to make a fingerprint free, like the oils roll off. Be fantastic. Mr. Robot. I have lots of Mr. Robot. So much Mr. Robot. Jesus Christ. All right. I'm going to... oh, the one problem I had. And this is kind of a big problem. Should have saved it for the very end. This way, anyone who cuts out early, you fucking lose out. If you leave it alone, if you pause it, you put it down, and just let it... If you pause it and you're not listening to music and you go away, it doesn't go to sleep. It turns off. And turning off the unit, you can just power it off like this is fine. It's what you could probably do it when you get home. The problem is that it's loading full fucking Android. And it's not like a big Shanling that's like $2,000 that you expect to like turn it on the video process. If you want to turn this thing on just for the start of the day, from the time you press the button until the time you can actually hear music on it, from the time you press the button, from the time you actually, it says max, the time you could hear music on it is 35 seconds. And as someone who used to go to school, who used to have to get on a bus and used to have to, 35 seconds is like half the time I want to listen to music. It just, because it loads for, life is short, play more. Life is short. Start faster. So this is going to be one of those devices that I don't think it has a like sleep function like the FIO M11 had. With the FIO M11, you could go into like not off mode and sit there for like 130 something days, and you hit the button and it was just on again, which is still, I don't think anyone else has it. Or you wait 35 seconds, or you treat this like a phone. Your phone never goes off. Please, in the comments below, do you ever turn off, who here shows up, and not a work phone, your actual phone, shows up at home, oh, phone isn't needed, I'm home now, off, and then charges it, because in an off state. No one does. My phone's been running for 4 years straight. It's a miracle of fucking science that phones and shit, well, my phone's 2 years old. So you're gonna have to treat this like a phone if you want to use it multiple times in a day. If you're not going to go out use it for a whole weekend, or then shut it off. By all means, 35 seconds is not much. My problem is, as me, I'm using it. I got the headphones on. Oh, packages arrived. Got to do an unboxing. Take it off. Pause it. Do an unboxing for 12 minutes. Put the phone back on. Turn it on. 35 fucking seconds. So I ended up, since it has such a long battery life, just letting it play. Just taking it off, letting it play. Then I walk away and I forget about it for 2 hours. And then I come back and it's like, oh, it doesn't kill the battery because the thing's super fucking efficient. It's just one of those things you have to deal with. You got to figure out how you want to cope with. It takes a long time to start up. And you either got to commit to turning it off, or wait 35 seconds turning on, or just let it run. Just let it run. Don't pause it. Don't unplug the headphones. As soon as you unplug the headphones, it pauses, which is the right thing it should be doing, because there was that one player that you unplugged the headphones and it didn't turn on the screen or anything, and it just died because it played till it died in like 10 hours. So other than that, like little quirk of like, you gotta like power management it, it's great. I think I started it earlier today at like 83%. We're at 70 now, and I've been using it all fucking day. So 70 is like, I would, if you said right now you have to go away for the weekend, which no one does because COVID, at 70%, I'd be fine. Oh, I got plenty. I mean, I don't have the screen brightness at full, and I'm not like playing video games on the motherfucker. Genshin Impact is not happening on my fucking portable. But I think for just music playback and normal menu navigations to find something and then listening for a couple songs, I think 70 will get you through an entire fucking weekend. Because that should still be like 15 hours. That's 2 7.5-hour sessions. That's fine. Yeah, so thank you. Shanling, keep doing what you're doing. Dude, there's... I guess I should talk. Wait, what, the knob? I love how recessed it is. It fits. Everything just fits. It just fits. The buttons, a little bit of a tweak with the buttons, but everything else just fits. I have nothing else to complain about. These reviews are much more exciting when I'm complaining about, oh, this, did you know it burned your hand right through? A laser comes on. Oh, God. Doesn't happen. It's a great player. It'll be a great... I would like to say it would be a great first player, but no. You get a really cheap first player, like a Sansa clip or something. Linked in the description, link a Sansa clip. This is a good, you're a normal person, and you don't need $1,000 portable player to listen to your music. And you're looking for an alternative to just running it off your phone all the time. Perfect thing. And the fact you can plug it and use it as a USB DAC amp for your desk, that's even better. That's it. You could just chop $100 off the price because you were going to spend $100 on a DAC amp for your desk anyway. That's great. Wallpaper. She's just rocking out in the background. Look, we're just talking about music. This is a device designed to bring the music with you. All right, everyone's got their phone. It has Wi-Fi. It can Bluetooth to your phone or vice versa, and you could do all sorts of things out and about with it. I prefer things like this for like local media. Oh, it supports MQA, and I would prefer when you buy these things to make complaints that please make it not support MQA, because if it didn't support MQA, it'd probably be cheaper by a pretty substantial margin because I wouldn't have to pay for the licensing rights, and because fuck it. Not fuck it, fuck MQA. We're going to get around to that eventually. My rage will slowly bubble up to the surface. But wallpapers are great. Download that, crop it out, put it on the background of your M3X. Put it on the background of your Macs. It's a great one, though. She's blurred. I don't know why the guy blurred it. I guess it's artistic choice because she's rocking hard. So download that. Check out the Patreon and Subscribe Star. $5 a month so you see these reviews early, and you could buy me a coffee. You also get to participate in the yard sale. Well, this will probably be, because I have a couple others here. I'll go through my, like, I have like a pile of fucking portable players. Maybe I'll get rid of an older one that I'm like, oh, I gotta hold on to this one because I love it so much. Because this would honestly replace a bunch of them. I still have the Hibby R6, that giant hunk of metal. It's like, Hibby has a newer Android, but I think Shanling still has the sound. Something about the sound just makes like Focal Radiance sound amazing. These sound good. These sound good. These sound good. Everything sounds good in a Shanling portable player. So, I mean, that isn't enough to sell you on. I don't know what is. If you want to ask me any questions, please use the $10 Patreon or Subscribe Star tiers to get into the $10 private behind-the-scenes Telegram chat where I answer all questions. Because I don't answer them anywhere else anymore because this is too much. So I'm just like, I'm cutting off the world from my knowledge. And I'll answer you on Twitch occasionally if you have a really specific question. That's fun to do with everyone around. Or in the $10 chat. So that's it. Am I done? Are we done? I pack this thing up? Or do I want to keep using it? I kind of want to keep using it. With what, though? With what?